to the next installment of Miller vs. Ira. This is going to be the last fantasy episode for football this season. It's very important. It's going to be an award show, but even though this was going to be an award show, it's not going to be an award show. No. It's not going to be any awards given out today.
Why? What are you doing now? Why are you changing and altering plans? Where are the awards? What are you doing now?
But Ira, it's a prediction show. I'm going to tell you who's going to win these stellar playoff matchups.
Why no awards? You suck.
Because half the league quit and there's not that many transactions to look at.
No. Half the league didn't quit, just you and Chuck quit. That is not half the league.
Yeah, fair enough. But a party's not a party unless Chuck and I run through it.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
It means it's time for predictions! First, we have the 4-5 matchup. We've got KTFO versus Joe Pa's successor. Okay, Joe Pa the 4 seed, KTFO the 5 seed. Joe Pa made a huge mistake in the offseason by not jumping to a better school. He could have done that. He is Joe Pa's successor. But no, he went the Peterson of Boise State route. He's just going to coach at lowly Washington when he could have had Oregon. But no, he will have to stay in fantasy mediocrity and have the team that he has now. Right now, Rodgers is hurt. He's out for the whole season. So what are we going to do? We've got Foles and we've got Palmer at QB, which aren't terrible, and I would say they're better than KTFO, but Tannehill at Pittsburgh and Alex Smith's on the road, but he's only at Washington. They're close enough. I'm just going to say that the QBs are a wash. They're about even.
These games are already over. You already know what happens. What are you doing?
No, I do not. I am writing this at 11:40 a.m. Sunday morning.
Okay, but what about Thursday's game? Huh? What about Thursday's game?
Who cares about a Thursday game? To be honest with you, I barely watched any football all season long.
First, you're breaking the space-time continuum by not even... I already know the results to these games, okay? I already know the results. Why don't you know them? I don't know where your time is different than my time. That doesn't even make sense. And now you're telling me you're not even watching any football?
Space-time continuum, I don't know exactly what you're talking about. But, yeah, I'm working all the time. I can't really watch football.
You're not watching any football at all? What makes you qualified to even talk about fantasy football in the first place? What's going on?
Not qualified at all, but I do watch ESPN a lot. Trying to make a long story short, Fred Jackson is going to be hurt by Spiller's resurgence in the run game. So that's going to hurt Joe Pa. As also, A.J. Green's going to light up Indianapolis' secondary. McCoy is going to run all over Detroit. And Gronkowski is going to catch a couple of touchdowns against Cleveland. KTFO moves on to the 5 seed wins.
But these games are already over. What are you talking about?
Not when I wrote this. Nothing was over.
But I think you're wrong. You picked the wrong guy. You're already wrong. I know you're wrong.
I'm not wrong and you can't prove it.
I could too. Am I on some sort of prank show? Is there a hidden camera somewhere? Seriously?
Ira, the camera is right in front of you.
Really? Really?
The other matchup is He Who Shall Not Be Named against Bob's Bolts. And I don't think this is going to be close. The 3 seed is 9-4, while the other 6 seed is 6-7. Romo and Dalton are hot, while Newton is playing at New Orleans, where all QB suck on the road. And Stafford is going to play in the snow at Philadelphia. So I think the weather is going to be a big factor there.
You have no idea.
What do you mean, Ira?
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see, Jason. You'll see.
Anyway, Bob is going to win by at least 20 points over
Scott Eisenhart. That one is right. You are right on that one.
Yes! See? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about.
Not really. Not really. No.
That sets up an amazing matchup of Sample 5, Matt Mackley, 13-0, against KTFO, 7-6, the 5 seed.
You're still wrong, Jason. You're still wrong. As long as Tom gets 5 points for Matt Forte tonight, and come on, he's gonna get 5 points. Tom's gonna win.
Fine, smart guy, then whatever. Matt plays Joe Pa's successor, Tom, the 4 seed, in the second round, and the projections say he's going to win by about 30 points, and I totally agree with that. I mean, Matt's team's stacked. I don't even know why we really got to go into detail with that.
Whoa, going out on a limb, I see. Yeah, going out on a big limb.
Yes, I always do go out on that limb, Ira. Don't think I do not. And then in the second round matchup, we've got Torres, the 2 seed, coming off the first round bye, versus Bolts, the 3 seed. It's so exciting. We've got Torres, who has Breeze, who isn't that good on the road, and he also has Eli against Seattle. Ouch, that's not a good matchup either, but it doesn't matter because Wes Welker and Adrian Peterson will lead Torres to the championship over Bolts.
Say that again. Say that last sentence again, please. Do it. Say it again.
I said Wes Welker and Adrian Peterson would help Torres to the championship, but what's
They're both hurt and they're not going to play next week. You have no idea what you're talking about. They're both hurt.
Oh, it's so easy to know everything, Mr. After the Fact, Ira, okay? But yeah, if that's true, Torres has no chance. Bolts is going to hammer him. He's going to hammer him good. And then that'll give us an all-Meckley final. Whew. Bolts versus Sample 5. God help us all.
Okay. Let me guess. Matt wins the championship by 40 points, and he is the most dominant GM/team in the history of this league, perhaps even any other league. He is king of all fantasy football for this season right now.
Yep, you pretty much nailed it. It's that simple. It's 100% correct.
Well, Jason, kind of gonna miss you. What are we gonna fight about for the next couple months? I mean, gonna miss you.
Shocks. Ira, that was really sweet. I'm gonna miss you too. But anyway, don't worry. We'll figure something else out to fight about over the next couple months, I'm sure. I mean, baseball is right around the corner,
You even gotta go away being a jerk, don't you? I mean, seriously. For 2 seconds, you can't be cool. It's just not in your blood, is it? No, it's not. But anyway, happy holidays, everybody. I'll see you next year, as long as you guys are lucky enough to... As long as I grace you with my presence, anyway. So yeah, happy holidays. Except to you, Jason, you pompous douche. Seriously. Freaking jerk.
Agreed, Ira. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. I'll see you next year. See you later. Bye.